it's Anne from the Scituate Town Library, and I am here to talk to you today about finding your next great read. We understand that you have some independent reading to do this year, and we want to be able to help you with that. So I'm going to teach you a couple of ways to use the catalog to find what you want to read. We are going to talk a little bit about how to use two apps so that you could get ebooks or audiobooks to download, and we're going to cover how you can browse the catalog, or we might use the word hunt for books in the catalog without knowing exactly what you want to read when you're starting out. The first thing is, I want to point out that we are actually open, and like school, everything looks a little bit different at the library. Our hours are a little shorter, and when you come in, we can't have you stay and do your homework or hang out like you used to be able to do. But we are still here, and we are able to help you choose an independent reading book. So please come in and see us. We're still happy to do that. I want to point out as well that we have a way that you can register for a library card electronically if you don't already have a card. So if your family's not comfortable coming into public spaces, you can still get access to the library's books without even having to come in. Now, if you already have a library card, there is absolutely no reason to register for an e-card. This is specifically if you don't already have a library card. If you are unsure about that, please call us and we will confirm whether or not you have an active library card. But if you don't already have one, this is a really easy way to get one, and you'll have access to the library's e-content that way. So let's start, before we get into the apps, let's start with finding your next book. All right, so we're going to go to the catalog, library catalog. And a catalog is basically a big long list of items that we have available to check out. So here we are at the catalog homepage, and I'm going to suggest that you think of a book that you read recently, that you enjoyed, that you really, really liked. And for me, that was Harbor Me. So I'm typing it into the search box, and I'm going to click on title because I'm really certain that that is the title. And I'm going to click search. And you're probably thinking, why is she typing in the title of a book she already read if she's looking for a new book? Well, there is actually a reason I am doing this. So when we get to the page, you'll see that this book is available in many different formats. The first format is a physical book, and you can tell because it says so right here under format. Another format is an audio disc, so that's the recording of someone reading the book on a disc. Large print. Here is a hardcover book, and this is the record that shows that, yep, Scituate owns this book. I'm going to continue scrolling down because there's more ways to read this book. There's the audio book that is available through one of our apps, and an ebook available through our apps. And we'll circle back and talk about the apps in a minute. So I had you type in a title of a book that you like, because now you're going to click on the title, and what you'll see is on the right hand side is this whole treasure trove of read-alikes. So this section is put together by librarians who work for a company called Novelist, and they are specialists in matching books with similar themes, similar characters, similar plots. So all of these titles that you are seeing right here would be an excellent choice if you enjoyed Harbor Me. So we've got the similar titles. They also recommend authors who write in a similar style. So you've got Rita Williams Garcia and Pat McKissick and Angela Johnson. And then if you continue scrolling down, this information tells you, why did those librarians suggest those 6 books as read-alikes for Harbor Me? Well, because it's character-driven, it's intense, there's a big list of characters. So for me, as I'm looking at these covers, I'm really interested in this one called The Benefits of Being an Octopus. So if I click on that, it tells me that the system owns 12 copies, and now I can find it right here And here we go. So now I can see that it's available as a print book. And again, if I come down here, I will see that the format is book. I can see that Scituate owns it and that it is checked in at Scituate Library. I can also see that Abingdon has it, but it's checked out. Now I can see that it's available as an ebook and as an audiobook. And so there are 3 ways to get this book. If I click on the title of the print book, Benefits of Being an Octopus, you will see that on the right-hand side, here comes some more read-alikes. And you'll see there was some overlap. This one showed up in the other, in Harbor Me. Harbor Me shows back up. But there are a few new titles included. So Fish in a Tree and Roller Girl. Maybe those are some that you've already enjoyed in the past. So that is what we call browsing. And you can see you're kind of going through, clicking on things. And let's click on this one called Paper Things. And I can see that there's 15 copies of that available. And we're going to click Find It. And again, it tells me what formats is this available in and how can I get it. So I can see that it's checked in at the Scituate Town Library. If it wasn't checked in and I really wanted to read this, but I didn't want to download it as an ebook, I could click this button right up here called Place Hold. And that pops up a box for you to enter your library card number, and you can enter the number that's on the back of your card, or if you ended up with an e-card, you would enter that number, plus the PIN. And if you've forgotten the PIN, you can actually request a change of PIN, so don't fear about that. So you type in that number, you can click Place Hold, and then the system chooses where that book is going to come from. And right now what you need to know about placing holds is that the books circulating between libraries are actually taking a little longer to get to you. So where we used to say you'd have the book in about 2 days, now because of COVID, it's about 5 days. So you want to plan ahead for your next great read. Again, this book would come for you from another library if ours wasn't checked in, and basically the library is lending that to us to lend to you, and when you're done with it, you just bring it back to the Scituate Library and we send it back to its original library where it came from. So let's look at another book. Let's see, I want to do a new one where I am choosing Children of Blood and Bone. So Children of Blood and Bone was another really great book that I read. It's fantasy, so if you like fantasy, this one might be great for you. So again, why am I typing in a title I already read? Also, to get to that right-hand side, similar titles section. So, oh wow, these look fabulous. So since I've already read Children of Blood and Bone, I could go on to read the next book in the series, and up here you will see that because it's a series title, the catalog tells you what's next. I could then look and see if I wanted to get Children of Virtue and Vengeance. Well, already read that, so what else could I read? Let's see, this Kingdom of Souls looks really good. Let me find that one. Oh, okay, all right. So it doesn't look like Scituate owns that, but again, you could put that on hold and it will be delivered to you from another library. And this one, Kingdom of Souls, is also available as an ebook and as an audiobook, audiobook and ebook from Hoopla. So Hoopla is one of the apps that you can download to one of your devices. It's either a tablet or your phone, and you can read the book that way. You can actually download it to that app right from the catalog. So if you're at a desktop or a laptop using the catalog so that you can use the read-alike feature, you can log in and then hit the download button and it will go right to your app. So when you open up the app on your phone, it will be there, or on your tablet, it'll be there. So that's another way to get this book right directly to you. let's go back to the benefits, Harbor Me, because I want to show you the other apps. So Hoopla is one app, and then the other app is called Libby. And you can see right here the audiobook is matched up with this vendor called Overdrive. Overdrive is the platform that owns all the books, and Libby is the app that delivers them to you. So again, two apps, Libby and Hoopla, and you'll be able to find all sorts of things. You don't even have to go through the catalog if you don't want to. You can go right through each app and search for books that way. But using the catalog on a desktop or a laptop or Chromebook gives you access more easily to that read-alike feature. So you can definitely find your next great read that way. And I think I've covered everything here. So basically, if you need help, you should definitely still plan to be able to come to the library and talk to one of us because we will be happy to help you find anything that you need this year. If you need research help, we're still there for you. You can call us on the phone, you can email us, you can come in and talk to us. And again, we are so happy to help you, and we wish you lots of luck this year. And I know that you will all find some really fantastic things to read. Don't forget to ask your friends what they are reading, and ask your teachers what they think you should read, because those are some really great ways to find some books. So hope that helps you all, and good luck, and we'll see you soon.